The second facet of this conversation with the Greeks, I'm going to leave to Jessica Henou from Les Inachevés to speak of that. So just to note, Moïse, who will be here again later this month, he has a company that he works with, including a number of choreographers he works with. Francis Viet, whose work you see, was a long time, kind of a 16, 18 years, he worked with Pina Bausch, has gone on to do his own choreography, his own teaching work, and so on. Jessica has been a collaborator with Moïse for over 25 years, although she also has done her own work in choreography and dance. She's been working with us for about 2 weeks, most intensely with the ancient play group, which is basing its work on Ajax and Antigone. So looking more at that traditional Greek form, though maybe looking at the characters and the themes, not necessarily in a kind of linear way. So I leave you with Jessica. Thank you.
So I'm gonna explain you the work we did, and we're gonna present and we're gonna demonstrate all together. So it's a group of students from 12 to 18 years old. Take your space over the space. Okay. From here and some people here. Okay. Okay. Space here. Within that one. 5. 5. Okay. Here. 5. All together. 8. Thank you. Next one, here. Okay, with the spine, strong belt here. It's a defensive movement. Very strong. They look far away. 5, 8. And release. The last one. Here. So the energy really stop here. You have to be strong shoulders, stop the energy here. It's not down. Okay? The energy is not going out. You keep the energy here. Strong center. Axis and center. Very strong. Work with the floor. 5 again. On. Let's change a bit. Okay? For you to be able to count and to be all together. Okay, you finish here. 15. 8. Oh, thank you. You are all together. 15. Thank you. Release. Okay. So this job, no. It's not a demonstration. It's not performance. So please don't clap. So here, the importance for me was to build a very strong body. So really intense, okay, tonic and intense body for the work I want to develop now. Okay. So it was a routine we did almost every day to really have strong arms, legs, and center to feel the center of gravity. Okay. So the first scene we worked on, it's Antigone scene. When I say scene, it's a bit wrong. I have to say character. So Moïse, the artistic director I'm working with, asked me to work only on the character. So I worked on Antigone character, Creon character, Ajax character, Aegas, you said in English, huh? Aegas character, Ajax. So the first, Antigone. I decided to have a movement because Antigone made a very big decision in her life. We don't know exactly how old she was, 16, 18. She decided to make a very big decision in relation to her community. So I'm asking the group to have a movement like a decision, like a metaphor for decision, to stop the movement. Okay? That's why we needed all that to be prepared. karate. So they were doing something like karate, and it's not at all what I wanted with that moment, with that tableau of Antigone. So Antigone, it's like decision. Really, you build these people, you build here, and you stop. Okay, so it's soft, block, soft, block. Okay. In the middle of two movements, you have the in between that she knows what she does not want. But she's not sure exactly what she wants. Okay? She's only 16, 18 years old. She's not really conscious about the consequences of her decision. So we need to open a little bit the directions. So you go all over the directions here. Very clear with your loop. You really know what you don't want, but you are looking for what could you want. You have to say no to the king. You have to say no to the community. So it's a strong decision. Let's go for the Antigone scene all together. We begin with the two arms going up. When you want. When you want. Two arms going up.
Which is, for me, even more hesitations. This man is really hesitating, that she said no at the beginning of the piece, and finally she said yes to her sister at the end of the piece. So she's even more hesitating. Let's try to see that, Sylvie, with you. At the same time, very small movement with the head.
king. Okay, king for me I was thinking about territory, authority. So territory I ask for some chance and big legs, open leg, like sumo. That I want really to defend my territory. So we worked on that. Strong on the floor, making noise, like an army. Let's go for Korean scene. Take all your space when you want. Hey! Go! Ajax had an issue with craziness, so I decided to have I choose to have two ways of demonstrating the craziness. One a little more nervous and hysterical and let's say epileptic. So can we see that? And maybe to go on the floor. Okay, and go. Okay, we all understand. Okay. And we have another kind of craziness, more close to angriness. That here I am not conscient, I'm crazy. There is another kind of craziness that I am conscient, I'm crazy. So it's what we try to work on. Nico, do you want to come here? What? You want to try some words? Go.
Are you trying to be more angry than
Yes,
I was?
yes. Okay, good. Thank you. Craziness. Could you comment on YouTube, Wendy? Okay, good. Thank you. Right. So, we have two kinds of craziness. We have the little dog here, which I like a lot. But I didn't find any. How could I put that in the work? Because Ajax is not crazy as a little dog. For me, he's more crazy like that here. That something is taken from inside. That he has to be out of that. That the gods are inside of him, and he has to kill all the. Okay, so Thibaut, est-ce que tu veux essayer Craziness? Please go to craziness. Okay, good. Thank you. Really better. Thank you. Really better. It was very difficult for Thibaut to be angry. So here, and it's still difficult for him to develop the work. He's going on one level, and he's not able to develop that. I'm not. Do you understand what I mean? Okay. So to help me. Okay. Sorry, it's not to hurt yourself. Okay. It's not to hurt. But you really, this is here, and you have to go out of that. You need it soft, and you go. You build your presence. Okay. What do you want? With the body. Yeah. And more. Okay. Thank you. So it's a job we try to develop, okay, to find the craziness with angriness, which is not easy to have two different and together. Craziness and angriness and different and together. Okay. So it's all the characters I worked on, and of course I worked on some choral scene or tableau, because the society and the community is very important in the Greek writing and in the Greek way of thinking. And you are not alone. You are not one person. You are not one individual. Okay, you really, each one of you take part of community for the Greeks. So we worked a lot on the choral moments. But as well, some moment very important for me to work on was the false. So can you organize yourself on false? Very important here that you have to trust your community. You have to trust, first of all, your partner. If you don't trust your partner, you don't trust the community. So how to be together? Okay? This is here the question. How to be together? If you don't trust yourself, you don't trust your partner. If you don't trust your partner, you don't trust your community. Okay? The person who has to do the job is the person here, who is following. Okay? Very fit body, strong bodies here, very strong bodies, front. Ready we are? When you want. Hey. Nice job, thank you, go again. It's a very difficult work. Okay, I repeat, the person working is the person from here. Okay, usually we go first with the pelvis. This is the reflex we have to sit. Okay, here we really want, so we have to pull the pelvis front to be very strong from the center and to very strong in the neck, because all the support we have is with the neck here. So very strong in the neck. So the person who is doing the job is the person front. The person front has to trust herself, the partner behind. So for me, that's a metaphor of trusting all the community. If you know where you are, your center of gravity, you wait. If you know where you are, you wait. If you are able to let your weight going with the person back, you trust. Again. Very strong in the neck, pelvis front, and soft, soft. And again, stand up. Switch and rolls, because it's of course very important to be able to do the same both of the rolls. Everybody's okay here? Trust yourself, trust your partner. Hey. Very nice, Julia. Very good. Again, up. Last time for that. Trust yourself more. Okay, trust yourself. Trust yourself, you trust him. Again, soft, in a soft way. Let's go. Yeah. Nice, and go up again. Thank you. So you see, it's not an easy job. Okay, it's an exercise we are working on, and it means a lot for me in this work about the Greeks. Can we go for the lift? So lift for me is almost the same kind of interpretation. It's when you know where your weight is. I mean, my 50, 60 kilo. If I know exactly where I am and how I support myself, it's easy for the other person to help me to go up. How we can grow up together. I need a support to grow up. I need myself to grow up. So if I know, can I work with you here? If I know exactly here how I organize myself, be very clear here, and we work together. I really have to be very clear with my center of gravity. Okay, so this is the same work with a weight. If I am clear with my weight, I know where I am in relation with the others, with my partner, with all the others, and with the community. So this is the same kind of work. Also, we can have some explication that when we were in the belly of the mother, we were lifted by the mother. So it's like reminding the, I'm not sure I'm very clear with that in English, sorry. Perhaps in French, do you mind? C'est un petit peu une histoire ontologique. C'est la première fois qu'on a été porté, ça a été par la mère. Et ça veut dire comment on est capable de retrouver ça. Et comment je suis capable d'être très claire où j'en suis par rapport à mon poids et comment je suis capable de donner mon poids. Donc là, je vais donner mon poids et que je suis capable de recevoir le poids de l'autre when the other is falling. I don't know if everyone understood. Okay, thank you. Sorry. Let's go for the lift. Ready? Position. All together. Hey, soft. And stay wide. Go up, go up, go up, and far away, and go down. Soft. Beautiful, guys. Face front. Same people doing the same job. Position. And out of the floor, all together. Don't jump, don't run. Go up, continue up, up, up. And release on the floor all together. And face front. Nice. Can we change roles? You stay where you are? But everybody is able to have one role or the other. Very important. Face front, Nico. Gillian. Position. Hey, all together, out of the floor. Stay, stay, look far away. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And go back on the floor. Face the audience. And we go again. Position. You have to push down to go up. Down to go up. Hey. Stay and back on the floor. And face. Okay, very nice, people. Okay, so it's something like 5 days, even not 6 days, we are working on that. They are doing a very great job, really, because it's not easy at all. Not easy at all to understand physically, the body. Here we can understand intellectually. With the body, it's something else. So they are really doing a very great job, but I decided not to use that in the small choreography, in the small piece we're going to perform for you now. I decided not to present that part of the job because we were not ready. I think we have more job to do on that. To use that as well, to use that in a good way, not just to make something here and back. Here is an exercise. So I need to develop a little more that in a way to make it inside of performance. We're going to present you now what we did with all the different tableaux we have. So it's just an order I choose. We can organize in another way. We have some text as well. Where are the people with the text? Okay, so we have some people with the text here. Est-ce que le micro est prêt? Et tu peux essayer le micro, s'il te plaît? La musique est prête? So, la musique est prête? So I asked for the kids to propose some musics. After three or 4 days working with me, I asked them to understand my work and in relation with the work we were developing to propose some music. Okay, so it's not their favorite music, it's just what they were thinking, something able to match with the work. I had something like 6 propositions. I choose 2 for today. So just an atmosphere. The music is just here to help the atmosphere of the work. So microphone is okay. Okay, la musique est prête aussi. Can we go? So we have Ismail on that side. All the people on the other side.
l'autre va naître. Antigone sort du gynécée, entraînant sa sœur par la main. Elle semble en proie à une vive émotion. Tu es mon sang, ma sœur, dit-elle, ma chère.
Créons pour leurs funérailles, distingue entre nos deux frères. À l'un, il accorde l'honneur d'une tombe. À l'autre, il inflige l'affront d'un refus.
It is the start of the weekend. A parent makes tea. It's always black tea. The parent knows that the child doesn't like green tea. The parent pours the tea into 2 mugs and adds milk until the tea is a light brown color. The parent takes the tea into the room of the sleeping child and says, "Tea up!" The tea is cold. The child hates cold tea.
Créons pour le funérailles distingue entre nos 2 frères. À l'un, il accorde l'heure d'une tombe. À l'autre, il inflige la peine d'un refus. Pour être un, me dit-on, il juge bon de le traiter suivant l'équité et le rite. Et il l'a fait ensevelir d'une manière qui lui vaille le respect des ondes sous terre. Mais pour l'autre, Polynice, le pauvre mort, défense est faite aux citoyens. De le donner ni lamentation, ni tambour. On le laissera là, sans larmes ni sépulture, proie magnifique aux oiseaux affamés en quête d'un gibier.
Do you see that woman? Once she was concubine to Ajax, the strongest man in the army, an enviable life. Now, servitude is all her reward.
And if I die for it, so what? I'll rest in peace and peaceful, and I'll have left something holy behind.
Did you, by any chance, act on the assumption that Oedipus's daughter's stubborn pride was above the law?
d'agir contre le gré de ma cité.
Est-il possible, cependant, de bien connaître l'âme, les sentiments, les principes d'un homme quelconque, s'il n'en s'est montré encore dans l'exercice du pouvoir? Gouvernant et dictant des lois. Eh bien, voici ce qu'il en est pour moi. Celui qui est appelé à conduire un État s'en tient pas toujours au bon parti et qui demeure bouche close par qui que ce soit, celui-là, aujourd'hui et toujours, est pour moi le dernier des hommes. Et de même, qui s'imagine qu'on peut aimer quelqu'un plus que son pays, à mes yeux, ne compte pas.
Je
un tombeau. Le sol n'avait été ni débouché par une pelle, ni tapé par une pioche. Le corps ne se voyait pas. La terre était sèche et dure, sans roue, sans entaille. Le corps ne se voyait pas. Non qu'il fût enterré, non, mais une fine couche de poussière avait été déposée sur lui. Il semblait qu'on eût voulu lui éviter une souillure.